Hello, so this is a revision video on similar shapes. Okay, before we look at our similar shapes, let's just have a reminder about congruent shapes. Now, congruent shapes are shapes that are exactly the same. So if you have a look at these shapes, A, B, and C, which ones are exactly the same? Which ones are congruent? What do you think? Yes, the answer is A and C. So A and C are congruent. What I'd like you to do next is have a look at these letters and have a decide on which ones you think are congruent. When you're done, can you just press pause and unpause when you want to go through the answers? Okay, so which ones are congruent here? We've got A and I, although I has just been rotated, it's exactly the same as shape A. So A and I are congruent. Again, D and B, congruent. H and F, congruent. And I think that's it. Yes, that is all. Okay, so similar shapes. So similar shapes are shapes that have just been enlarged or reduced. It's got to be by the same scale factor. So let's just have a look at this first one. So if you remember from the lesson on similar shapes, we need to get our scale factor first. What's our scale factor here? Well, we know the width or the height. The height of this rectangle is 3, the height of this one's 6. 6 divided by 3 is 2, so our scale factor is 2. So basically, to get from the smaller rectangle to the bigger one, we're multiplying by 2. So since this width of your rectangle is 8, times that by 2 should be 16 here. Okay, let's look at this next question. So we've got a smaller triangle and a large triangle. These triangles are similar. Let's get our scale factor first of all. This is 16, this is 4. Let's get our scale factor. 16 divided by 4 is 4. To get from the smaller one to the bigger one, we're timesing by 4. But we're not going from the smaller one to the bigger one here. Here we've got the bigger, we've got the base of the bigger triangle. So to go back, we need to divide by 4, which gives us this width here is 3 centimeters. Okay, can you have a go at these 3 questions? Put me on pause, unpause when you're done. Okay, so for this first one, our scale factor from these ones, these lengths, 15 divided by 5 is 3. So our scale factor is 3. Going from the smaller to the bigger, times by 3, 12 centimeters. So let's look at this second one here. Let's get our scale factor from that information. 18 divided by 6 is 3 again, so our scale factor is 3. This time we're going from the bigger to the smaller, so we're dividing by 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. Okay, so we've got trapezium ABCD and trapezium EFGH is similar. Work out the length of EF. Okay, before we do anything with this, we need to get our scale factor. We need to get our scale factor from known like lengths on both, which are these ones here. So 10.5 divided by 3.5 is 3 again. Our scale factor is 3. So work out the length EF. This is the length EF here. So we're going from the smaller one to the bigger one. That's times by 3. 5.2 times 3 gives us 15.6. Work out the length AD. So we're going from the bigger to the smaller this time. So we're going to divide by 3. 19.2 divided by 3 gives us 6.4. Okay, so our revision video on similar shapes has come to an end. Thanks for listening.